Welcome to Era House, the channel dedicated to all things related to home design.
Transform your summer farmhouse retreat, rustic kitchen and vintage pergola inspirations. Transforming your summer farmhouse into a dream retreat starts with the perfect blend of rustic kitchen designs and vintage pergola ideas that capture the essence of timeless charm and modern functionality. Whether you're looking to revamp your kitchen with reclaimed wood cabinets, farmhouse sinks, and vintage lighting, or you're envisioning an outdoor space complete with a weathered pergola draped in climbing vines, these design tips will help you create a warm and inviting atmosphere that reflects the beauty of rustic living. By incorporating natural materials, antique accents, and thoughtful layouts, you can craft spaces that are not only aesthetically pleasing but also rich in character and comfort, making your farmhouse the ideal summer sanctuary. In this guide, we'll explore a range of high-value design ideas that will elevate your summer farmhouse, from rustic kitchen renovations to vintage pergola installations. Discover how to maximize your space with functional yet stylish elements like open shelving, distressed wood finishes, and classic farmhouse fixtures. We'll also delve into outdoor design strategies that seamlessly integrate your pergola with the surrounding landscape, creating an enchanting area for relaxation and entertainment. With these expert tips and inspirational ideas, you can transform your farmhouse into a stunning retreat that embodies the perfect balance of rustic charm and vintage elegance, ensuring your home becomes a cherished haven for family and friends alike. Design a vintage pergola for the perfect outdoor escape. A vintage pergola can become the centerpiece of your summer farmhouse retreat, providing shade and style to your outdoor living space. Opt for weathered wood or wrought iron materials to achieve that timeless, rustic look. Draping the pergola with soft, flowing curtains or climbing vines like wisteria can add a touch of romance and seclusion, perfect for a serene escape. Incorporating vintage outdoor furniture, such as wrought iron chairs and a wooden dining table, will create an inviting spot for alfresco dining and relaxation. To further enhance the vintage appeal, consider adding hanging lanterns or string lights that cast a warm, inviting glow as the sun sets. Complement the design with a mix of potted plants and rustic decor elements like old watering cans or vintage garden tools. This combination of thoughtful design and classic accessories will transform your pergola into a tranquil retreat where you can unwind and enjoy the beauty of summer. Design a farmhouse garden with vintage elements. Your summer farmhouse retreat isn't complete without a garden that reflects the rustic charm and vintage style of the home. Start by designing pathways with natural stone or reclaimed wood, leading to different garden areas. Incorporate vintage garden decor like old wheelbarrows, antique watering cans, or wrought iron benches to add character and interest. Plant a variety of flowers and herbs in weathered wooden planters or galvanized metal tubs to enhance the farmhouse aesthetic. To create a truly inviting space, consider adding a vintage-inspired garden shed or a rustic pergola covered in climbing vines. These elements can serve as focal points and provide both function and beauty. By thoughtfully incorporating vintage garden elements, you'll create an outdoor space that is an extension of your farmhouse, offering a peaceful and charming retreat where you can enjoy the beauty of summer. Create an inviting farmhouse dining area with vintage touches. Design a dining area in your summer farmhouse retreat that combines rustic elegance with vintage flair. Start by choosing a large, sturdy wooden table as the focal point, ideally one that has a weathered, reclaimed look. Surround it with a mix of mismatched vintage chairs for an eclectic and welcoming feel. Enhance the rustic ambience by using natural textiles like linen or burlap for table runners and napkins, adding layers of texture and warmth to your dining space. To complete the look, incorporate vintage lighting fixtures such as a wrought iron chandelier or pendant lights with an industrial edge. Display rustic tableware, such as earthenware plates and mason jar glasses, to reinforce the farmhouse aesthetic. Adding personal touches, like antique vases filled with fresh summer blooms, will make your dining area a memorable and inviting space, perfect for gathering with family and friends during those long summer evenings. Farmhouse bedroom retreat, rustic comfort and vintage style. Design a farmhouse bedroom that offers rustic comfort and vintage style, creating a peaceful haven within your summer retreat. Start with a wrought iron or wooden bed frame that exudes farmhouse charm. Layer the bed with soft, textured linens in neutral tones, such as whites, creams, and soft grays, to create a cozy and inviting atmosphere. Complement the look with vintage furniture pieces, like a weathered dresser or an antique side table, to add character and warmth to the space. To complete the farmhouse aesthetic, incorporate rustic decor elements such as distressed wood frames, old-fashioned lamps, and a vintage rug. Add personal touches like an heirloom quilt or antique photographs to infuse the room with a sense of history and nostalgia. These design choices will ensure your bedroom is not only a place to sleep but also a comforting retreat that reflects the relaxed and timeless charm of a summer farmhouse. Create a rustic living room with vintage accents. Design a living room in your summer farmhouse that seamlessly blends rustic elements with vintage accents. Start with a neutral color palette that includes soft grays, warm taupes, and creamy whites to create a calming backdrop. Incorporate rustic furniture pieces, such as a reclaimed wood coffee table, a comfy linen sofa, and vintage armchairs, to anchor the space. The addition of a large, woven area rug will tie the room together, adding warmth and texture. To elevate the vintage charm, accessorize with antique finds like old books, vintage clocks, and weathered picture frames. A rustic fireplace, if possible, can become the focal point of the room, with a distressed wood mantel showcasing a collection of vintage treasures. By thoughtfully combining rustic and vintage elements, you'll create a living room that is both inviting and full of character, making it the perfect spot to relax and entertain in your summer farmhouse retreat. Rustic bathroom design, a cozy farmhouse oasis. Transform your bathroom into a cozy, rustic oasis that perfectly complements your summer farmhouse retreat. Start with natural materials like wood and stone to create a warm and inviting atmosphere. A reclaimed wood vanity, paired with a stone countertop, brings in the rustic charm, while vintage fixtures like an antique clawfoot tub or a farmhouse-style sink add character and nostalgia. The earthy tones of these materials will help create a serene environment that feels connected to nature. To enhance the rustic appeal, incorporate vintage-inspired accessories such as a weathered wooden mirror, galvanized metal buckets for storage, and woven baskets for towels. Adding greenery, like potted plants or hanging ferns, can also bring life and freshness into the space. These thoughtful touches will create a bathroom that is not only functional but also a relaxing retreat where you can unwind after a day spent enjoying your summer farmhouse. Design a rustic farmhouse porch with vintage flair. Your farmhouse porch is the gateway to your summer retreat, and designing it with rustic and vintage elements can set the tone for the entire home. Start with a wooden porch swing or rocking chairs, which are quintessential farmhouse features. Add comfortable cushions in natural fabrics and neutral colors to enhance the rustic feel. Complement the seating area with a vintage side table, perfect for holding a cold drink on a warm summer day. To enhance the vintage charm, consider adding classic porch elements like a weathered wooden bench or a set of antique lanterns. Potted plants and hanging baskets filled with vibrant summer flowers can bring life and color to the space. These design choices will create a welcoming porch that invites you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the simple pleasures of summer living in your farmhouse retreat. Farmhouse entryway ideas, rustic meets vintage. The entryway to your summer farmhouse retreat is the first impression guests will have, so make it count by designing it with rustic charm and vintage appeal. Start with a sturdy, weathered wood console table, perfect for displaying a collection of vintage finds like old books, antique vases, or a distressed mirror. Adding a rustic coat rack or a set of vintage hooks can provide both functionality and style, giving the space a lived-in, welcoming feel. To further enhance the farmhouse vibe, use natural materials like a jute rug or woven baskets for storage. Incorporate greenery with potted plants or a seasonal wreath on the door to bring a touch of nature indoors. These elements, combined with thoughtful vintage accents, will create an entryway that sets the tone for the rest of your farmhouse, welcoming guests with warmth and rustic elegance. Rustic farmhouse dining room, vintage decor and timeless style. Create a dining room in your summer farmhouse that blends rustic decor with timeless vintage style. Start with a large wooden dining table, preferably made from reclaimed wood, as the centerpiece. Surround it with a mix of vintage chairs in different styles and finishes for an eclectic, yet cohesive look. To enhance the rustic charm, consider adding a distressed wood sideboard or a vintage hutch to store and display your farmhouse tableware. Lighting plays a key role in setting the mood, so opt for a vintage chandelier or pendant lights to cast a warm, inviting glow over the dining area. Accessorize with rustic elements like mason jar vases, antique candle holders, and a vintage table runner. By combining these rustic and vintage elements, you'll create a dining room that is not only functional but also a beautiful space where memories are made during your summer farmhouse gatherings. Transform your farmhouse kitchen with rustic charm. Elevate your summer farmhouse retreat by infusing your kitchen with rustic charm. From reclaimed wood cabinets to vintage-inspired fixtures, every element should evoke the warmth and simplicity of farmhouse living. Consider incorporating a farmhouse sink with an apron front, open shelving for displaying your rustic dinnerware, and a large wooden island that serves as both a prep space and a gathering spot. The key to a stunning rustic kitchen is blending functionality with a touch of nostalgia, making it the heart of your summer home. To enhance the rustic vibe, add natural textures like a stone backsplash or terracotta tiles. Pair these with vintage accessories such as antique cookware or a weathered wooden table to create an inviting atmosphere. By thoughtfully selecting materials and finishes that reflect the farmhouse aesthetic, you'll create a kitchen that is both timeless and tailored to the easygoing feel of summer. These design choices will ensure your kitchen is not only functional but also a stylish focal point of your retreat. Conclusion. In conclusion, creating a stunning summer farmhouse retreat that exudes rustic charm and vintage elegance is within your reach with the right design choices. By focusing on a rustic kitchen that combines modern convenience with antique-inspired details, such as reclaimed wood cabinetry, farmhouse sinks, and vintage lighting, you can craft a space that is both functional and full of character. These high-value design elements not only enhance the aesthetic appeal of your kitchen but also add significant value to your home. Paired with a thoughtfully designed vintage pergola, your outdoor space will become a seamless extension of your farmhouse, providing a serene and inviting area for relaxation and entertainment. Incorporating features like climbing vines, weathered wood, and wrought iron accents will create a picturesque setting that perfectly complements the rustic ambience of your retreat. As you embark on this design journey, remember that the key to achieving a cohesive and captivating farmhouse retreat lies in the details. From the selection of materials to the placement of furniture and decor, every choice should reflect your vision of a warm and welcoming summer haven. By integrating timeless rustic elements with the nostalgic charm of vintage design, you'll create a space that not only meets your practical needs but also serves as a beautiful sanctuary where you can unwind and enjoy the best of summer living. Whether you're revamping your kitchen or transforming your outdoor space with a vintage pergola, these design ideas will help you achieve the perfect balance of style, comfort, and functionality, making your farmhouse retreat a true dream come true.